Inmates infected is just over 150 at this point, and that number is expected to grow since there is no way for prisoners to socially distance themselves. Authorities are now releasing some prisoners who were being held on nonviolent charges. And the Harris County Jail is facing a similar dilemma, and that's raising questions about who should be locked behind bars during a pandemic. ABC 13 reporter Jeff Healing is live with more on a possible order to release some of those inmates. And Jeff, we should say that some inmates who are locked up right now really are just awaiting trial, are they not? I mean, some folks just can't pay bond.
Yeah, that's the point that some people are making here, is like some of these guys are waiting on a trial that is going to be delayed for quite some time. Other people are saying that, there's some of the folks that are in these jails that would have been on the street had they been able to make bond. So here's the situation. There are no jail inmates going to be released anytime soon because of this. However, there are lawyers for several inmates who plan on having a conference call with a federal judge later this afternoon to try to come up with a plan on what to do with some of these inmates who, again, are either waiting for a trial or could be out on bond but simply could not afford it. And there are quite a bit of inmates that we're talking about. The sheriff says there are about 1,400 inmates who are considered to have a below average risk currently in the county jail system. Again, some of those offenders would have been out of jail on bond, but they don't have the money for that. County officials want to reduce the jail population to avoid a medical emergency if COVID-19 would start to spread behind bars. We already know that one inmate in the county jail system tested positive for COVID-19. A jail employee has as well. The inmates who would be released are said to be nonviolent. They would be required to be monitored while on release, and that's something that County Commissioner Adrian Garcia says is a vital part to any type of early release.
Because I don't want these people being released thinking they're not being held accountable or that they're not in custody. So I want to make sure that we are being fully thoughtful of how to approach it in a very strategic manner.
And again, the next thing on the agenda, the next part of this process is going to be a conference call between lawyers for some of these inmates and a federal judge. The federal judge will then probably decide one way or the other, but it probably won't happen today. It could, certainly possible, but this is one of those things that, so many things have to be put in place before this could take place that it would be very, very doubtful that we would see something happen even this afternoon as far as actual prisoners being released. It's just something we have to wait to see. Reporting live, Jeff Healing, ABC 13 Eyewitness News.
Yeah, a lot of concern about that one. Thank you, Jeff. Appreciate it. All right, beginning this evening, no one is going to be allowed in or out of a senior living apartment complex.